though? Welcome to Live Therapy. I'm your host, Nadia, and today is a good day. I'm doing my very first interview today with a good friend of mine. Somebody who actually been a big advocate for me even doing this podcast, so I appreciate you for that. Go ahead and introduce yourself. What's your name?
My name is Boss Move.
Okay. So how has life been treating you?
So life been great. I've just been trying to create generational wealth and just keep moving and working, keep it moving and shit.
So getting into generational wealth, I assume that's how this all came about. Let me know a little bit more about that.
I had the lounge in my mind for a long time, just before I even had a kid, to even think about generational wealth. I was in California and I got a couple good homeboys, and they got a dispensary building, and they had graffiti all through the building. I said, when I get some money, that's what I'm gonna do in Michigan. There's nothing like this around here. So that's what really gave me the idea.
So you seen it in Cali and it kind of sparked your interest.
Yeah.
Like if I do something like that,
Yeah, I'll be the first one in Detroit to do this.
Yeah, that's what's up. Definitely the first person in Detroit to do this. So were you 100% behind the concept? Did you have help with it?
Oh, I was 100% behind the concept. Like getting it together, I had help. Like my brother helped me fix the building up, but everything on the wall means something to me. It was a point of from the mentors to everything around means something.
Yeah. So what did make you put murals of some of Detroit's biggest legends? It's more than Detroit big legends on the wall, but predominantly.
Oh, everybody on this wall right here. I don't know if they can see everybody on this wall. This is somebody these are my idols. These the idols of people I looked up to.
So if they can't, I don't know if the shot getting it all, but you can go ahead and name obviously Big Meech.
Yeah, this Big Meech right here. This El Chapo next to him. That's Coleman. Coleman Young, you don't know about him. He was the mayor back in the 80s.
Yes, the mayor of Detroit. Look into him if you don't know.
And this Pablo Escobar on this wall too. And these are growing up, this was the heroes for me. This is what I looked up to. This is who helped me be who I am today in so many ways. Not because I wanted to be a kingpin or nothing like that. It's just the influence and the stuff they had in the world. I wanted to have an impact like that.
You inspired by boss
yeah,
niggas.
For sure.
What does being a boss mean to you?
A boss is somebody that really make sure everybody good, take care of his business, and really a boss I got employees too, so I take care of my employees, I take care of business, take care of the family, and just a boss mentality is a statement, this is what you know, what you is type of shit.
People throw the word boss out so loosely and so frequently. Everybody want to be a boss. What's the saying? Everybody want to be chiefs.
Yeah.
Nobody want to be the Indians. Yeah. But in reality, both of them is necessary.
You gotta be Indian before you be a chief.
For real, you really gotta crawl before you walk.
Yeah.
I feel everybody want, especially in this day and age, everybody want fast gratification.
Yeah.
Work ethics are trash as fuck. People don't even know. People don't even want to work for shit. They just want everything handed to them.
Yeah, and this one thing I will say though, I've been calling myself a boss before I was a boss. So
right, you definitely gotta speak into existence.
Yeah, you gotta speak into existence. The power of words is so it gravitates to your everyday life. So if you say I'm a boss, you'll eventually be one. If you take the steps and being one. So
sure.
If you say you're gonna be anything, you take the steps forward, you'll eventually your vision will come into reality.
So what inspired you to become a business owner, and what keeps you motivated to keep going? Because obviously, business has its up and downs. It ain't always good, ain't always the upside for business. But a lot of people gonna talk about the downside. But what just keeps you going even in the times you probably don't feel the most motivated?
So for me, I never had a job in life, and not because I didn't want to. I actually went to job applications and job interviews, and they just never called me back. So I
it was fake for you to be a boss.
Yeah, so it was damn, okay, so maybe working ain't the thing for me. Let me just try to do this. So it's a lot of ups and downs with being a business owner. You just gotta stand behind your brand and push it because nobody else will. So you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta visualize it. And don't just see, I see the business. You gotta see where it's gonna be in 5 to 10 years. I see this. I'll start here. I'm gonna elevate to 10 different states. You gotta have a vision for it.
Right. And anything you really, like you said, you gotta see some type of longevity in it. Because so many people doing the same things, and it's not even really a matter of that. It's a matter of what you can do, I guess, and whatever you're doing, what you can do and set yourself apart to really make you thrive.
You really have to be different. what will make you stand out is doing something that nobody else is doing. Or even that's impossible to do something that nobody else is doing. You just have to do it better than the next person, or different, that'll make people gravitate to what you're doing and be a better person. You're a great person, they're gonna gravitate to you anyway.
Right. So, have you lost any family or friends in the process of?
Yeah. So in the last I would say last 4 months, like I just came back today from New York, and I went to before that I was just in California for like a week. While I was out there, a good friend of mine passed away. His name was Ray, and this is like somebody who changed my life. Like he was there for me. Like he made way for me to make way for my my family and shit. But he passed away, and he died Saturday, and I was supposed to link up with him Sunday. And then while we were at the engagement parties, my homeboy T's, we was all kicking it with the PNB Rock dude, and he died like, what was that, Monday? He got killed on Monday. And then,
wow.
Yeah, then my sister passed away from breast cancer in I think May, and that was like a tragic loss for us because we all same mama, same daddy, all my siblings, we all close. To even keep moving forward, I got to keep moving, because if I sit down and think about it, I'm gonna be fucked up. I am fucked up still. I'll make a way to keep moving and try to put it in the back of my head, but it's still losing a sibling. I mean, it's way different than losing friends, but just losing somebody close to you is never easy.
I'm sorry for your loss, truly. That was your first sibling that you lost, right?
Yeah, hopefully I don't ever get to witness that again.
No, I can't even imagine what that feels like. I know you even were tapped into like the music at one point. How's that? Are you still into it?
So,
got anything you working on?
I would say a couple people that I was around at the time, I gravitated to seeing their accomplishments, and it kind of made me want to do it. Like me saying I had a passion for it, I'd be lying. I really didn't have a passion. It just everybody was around me. I mean, you should rap. They rap in your life or whatever they saying. It made me want to, and then I seen it change so many people's lives that I said, maybe this is a hustle. Like, let me try it. You really can't do both. You can't rap and try to run business at the same time. So
you don't think so?
No, I don't think so. Because for you to make it, you got to be in the studio 24/7 out the day. I don't think you can really juggle both.
What about, or probably until you can like just put people in those positions to really like run your businesses for you. You know, when you scale your businesses up to the point where it's like, okay, I can be here focused solely on this, and I need y'all to have me on this part.
Yeah, but the thing about that is, I would say you're not gonna get your business going like that until you a couple years in, just because in the beginning is everything that matters in the beginning. You want your business ran the right way. Your first months in is gonna have an impact 10 years from now. If you come in bullshit on your business the first 10 months and you got a bad name, you'll lose. It won't grow. So putting it in somebody else's hands that early, it won't be a good thing. I would say be hands-on at least for 3 years, one to 3 years, until it's like established where motherfuckers hit you up, oh, I want a franchise. I mean, I got $500,000 for you. I got $1 million into your business type of shit.
I'm even learning that in my own businesses and things. Like, I get so excited. I get a new idea about something. I'll be like, oh, I'm ready to do that. Like, I get so excited. Then I'm lacking over here. So for sure, I do feel like you definitely have to like have your feet stamped into what you got going before you can really start venturing off of other stuff. Yeah, and
then the thing is, music is a business. So some people that had a passion, they put their all into it, which on my end I did, because my living status and the way I was living, and just like my money wasn't right. I wasn't feeling right going to the studio, and I'm broke. Like, I'm still young, so I still can go back to it, but I really want to be on some big label shit. Like, I want to have artists. I want to have them signed to me. Yeah,
especially right now, you know, we got the ear of the people right now in Detroit. Like, a lot of the niggas that's been rapping for years is really getting noticed and getting signed and shit. So I like that for us.
Yeah, that's a prime example to never give up, because everybody who's making it right now, they've been in the game 10 years, rapping 10 years, 15 years.
Yes.
It's finally paying off. So they never gave up. They never quit.
For sure.
It's paying off on them.
Yes, it's like surreal, because like, I used to work in the bar, and like certain people I would see perform at the bar.
Yeah.
Just in clubs, you know, like they just local rappers performing in local city bars, and now you know these niggas is getting signed to big labels. So I like that for the city. I like that. I like to see anybody doing good. Even this, like their building is definitely it's something positive.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm trying to keep it positive.
Well, I saw you recently did something for the kids. Tell me about that. How that turned out for you?
It turned out great. I got 200 book bags, supplies, and I got book bags, books, crayons, pencils. I put them all in a book bag myself. I got 2 jump houses. I had a hot dog machine, slushy machine. And I had made a couple posters and it rocked out. All the kids came and got the book bag. We got our book bags.
So yeah, you did that outside of the building.
Yeah, it came to the building. Like I had it in the front. You come in, you go you get the book bag when you leave, and so you don't come and just grab the book bag first, but they come, they had a good time. Everybody brought their kids in the community. And it was a great event. It made me feel good. It's always a good feeling giving back to the community.
That was definitely dope. I was happy to see that because I love kids, and I'm like, that's dope. I really want to get into that. I wish I would have saw. I saw you post it, but you was doing it like 2 days after I saw it. I would have loved to contribute. So, is there anything else that you got going on that you want to talk about? That you got in the works?
So right now, I got a food truck right now.
The hibachi truck.
Yeah, hibachi truck. It's called Hood Hibachi, and we sell like hibachi, like rice, steak, salmon, chicken, shrimp. It's
good. Veggies. I've had it before.
Yeah, so I got a truck that's stationed outside of the building, but I'm getting a trailer made. I should have it in a couple of days. And in November, I'm going on a world tour, going to like 10 states, and I'm trying to push the brand.
Scale your business up.
Yeah, scale them out. Yeah, exactly.
That's what's up.
Yeah, even if one person comes, this will be just one more, fan of the food or the brand. So I'm just trying to push.
So that's not something you do by yourself.
So I'm driving, but I'm bringing my chef. I got 2 chefs.
Okay.
I'm bringing one of my chefs. One of my chefs will stay here and work the truck.
And work this one, and then
one will be on the road with me.
What? You about to really? Oh, you say you don't mind getting your motherfucking hands dirty?
I don't care about getting my hands dirty at all.
Yeah, I like that. That just go back to having a work ethic. Like I feel like the best bosses, like the best entrepreneurs, are people who do not mind putting the work in. Like you got to.
You got to put your own work in first. Cause you got to lead right. So if your boss see you like, nigga, you ain't even here doing nothing. I can get over on you right now. Like you got to be there hands on. Like this why I want my shit ran. This how I would do it if you wasn't here. So this how I want y'all to do it. Man.
People not gonna treat your business better than you do. Definitely got to show people how to, how to handle your business. You got to show people how to deal with you, how to handle you, basically.
Yeah, most definitely.
Now it's time to get into the fun part of the podcast. So it's just like a little. I call it like my fun question segment where the people get to know you a little bit more personally. Don't think too deep on the question, just answer them. What's a pet peeve of yours?
Ooh, a pet peeve. I got a lot of them now that I have to deal with a lot of people. I don't like being questioned. That's one of my most pet peeves. I don't know. I got a whole lot of them.
Being questioned. That's so like broad. Like what do you mean y'all like being questioned?
Like questioned about nothing. Like that's just how I feel. Like it might not be right, but it's just like I just don't like being questioned.
But you a boss. You got people who you leading that needs to ask you questions about
certain. So I would say certain questions. Like certain questions. If you need help with something, of course. But like if somebody asks me where I'm at, what I'm doing, I don't.
You know what's so funny? I asked Adrian. Adrian is our co-producer. I asked him the same question, and that's what he said. He don't like people asking him rhetorical questions. If I'm not mistaken,
he must be a Pisces.
He's not actually. He's a
Libra. Libra?
Yes. So what do you like to do for fun?
Like adventurous things. Like I always liked the fashion, but I couldn't always afford it. So now that I can afford it, I kind of like shopping. I like traveling. I was just in Tennessee and I did the whitewater rafting. I go hunting with my brother. We go fishing. That's really it.
So you like to shoot shit?
Yeah, but not humans.
It's cool. I like to shoot shit too. Yeah. I like going to the gun range. It's like therapeutic in a way.
It is.
It's like a release.
It's definitely a release.
Yeah.
Clear your mind with it.
Yeah. Okay. So moving on. Are you in a relationship?
Yes, I'm in a relationship.
Okay. So here's the last question. Tell me a sexual confession, something you like to be done, and something you like to do.
Done?
During sex. Something you like to do to your partner, and something you like your partner to do to you.
I like to spit in the girl mouth.
So that's something you're doing to her. So what is something that you like to be done to you? You like to be spit?
Like nothing.
You like somebody spit in your mouth?
I wouldn't even know how to react to a bitch like spit back in my life.
But you will spit in somebody's mouth and you know.
Yeah, like you gotta introduce that. If you introduce to a girl, she like it. You bringing out a new side to them. So that's something that will go a long way. They'll always remember that, even if they have another sex partner, they remember like this nigga spit in my mouth.
Okay, so you said something you like to do. I'm saying, what do you like to receive? What sexual pleasure do you like to receive?
Like nothing off the mark. Like just fuck me back. Like I would just say fuck me back. Don't be boring with it.
Don't be boring.
Like, I ain't got no fetish like playing my toes or no shit like that.
Or suck your nipples.
Damn. I might fuck with suck
You
suck
never
my
had
nipples.
nobody suck your nipples before?
No, I'm saying like I forgot about that one. That's one of the ones. That's like a good feeling right there when you in the middle of that.
That's funny. Okay, well, I think that pretty much wraps up the episode. I appreciate you for coming on the show. We got to do this again. So I like to close out the podcast with a positive quote. So today's quote is, if you want to fly, you have to give up the things that weigh you down. Catch y'all in another episode.
So.